Leading local tonight in our top story, the 13th day of North Dakota's trial against the U.S. government is now complete. Today, the state called upon Robert Handy, an expert in police practices and tactics who spent over 100 hours reviewing law enforcement response to the DAPL protest. KX News' Mary Gutenkoff shares the details of Handy's testimony.
Robert Handy is a former chief of police in 2 major California cities and says that he's had extensive experience with protests and crowd control. He shared that overall, local and state law enforcement response was reasonable given the limited resources available, especially in regard to the lack of federal help. Handy also provided the courtroom with a rebuttal to Dr. Edward McGuire, a criminology professor at Arizona State University, who the U.S. called upon to critique law enforcement response. Handy said that Dr. McGuire's report was more so from a hypothetical perspective rather than a perspective of experience. Dr. McGuire talked about the Backwater Bridge incident, where fire hoses were used on protesters, and labeled it as dangerous and unskilled. Handy responded that the use of water was not condoned, but was reasonable when evaluating the entire situation, especially with the lack of law enforcement resources and personnel. Dr. McGuire also said that the federal government didn't have enough resources to respond to the DAPL protests. Handy disagreed, saying that they have over 100,000 personnel throughout the nation, and there was no one better prepared to respond to the protest situation. Reporting for KX News, I'm Mary Gutenkoff.
In the cross-examination, the U.S. said they provided North Dakota with drone surveillance, which amounted to $1.5 million, and they did not charge the state for this service. Handy responded that their help was insignificant in the grand scheme of the law enforcement response.